Alexa, play me instrumental music.
The station Ultimate Instrumental on Amazon Music.
Alexa, volume down 1. Alexa, volume down 1. Alexa, volume down 1. I'm just playing. I just played. Hello, my beautiful friends. Here is Farkalides.
Hello, Farkalides. This is my baby Farkalidi boy. He doesn't look very happy. Say hello, Farkalides, to the world.
What is going on with your eyeball? You are getting droopy eyeball again. It's okay. Hold on. Hold on, my Farkalides. There. Poor guy. You get my Farkles. Baby. Ooh, you love a rubbing on the chin. Baron, he's like, me. Do you see that? He just ran away. Okay, bye, Farkles. Oh, man. Is that Sonic? Sonic! Oh, children's. They're watching 360s on YouTube. And it's chilly. Charlie, will you turn on the heater 2 higher? Just 2. 1, 2, and then start. My electricity bill is always banging at Christmas time. It's freaking cold. That was cool. The smoke just went. You know, once upon a time, everybody knew to wear their coat over to Lindsay's house. Because Lindsay don't use a heater. Things are different now. I use the heater. I freezing cold. Hello.
It's time for the Scooby Snacks, guys. Scooby Snacks. It's a Scooby Snack.
So big Scooby snack. I don't need that big of a Scooby snack. Otherwise, I'll be like, I'm going to bed. Deuces. Deuces, my deuces. How are you? How's Saturday? How's Saturday bumping? Bumping and grinding. Bumping and grinding and bumping and grinding. He found his ball. Did you get it, baby? Did you get it? You need to get it? Oh, I found it. I found it. Do you want it? You want it? Okay, go get it. Oh, no, don't lose it again underneath the thing. Hi, Baron. Hi, Baron. Baron wants to go to the river. I know you do, puppy. I'll take you. Me and your siblings will take you, okay? Here's my Baron boy. He's so handsome. Look, I got him because of these little white dots on his ears and because he has a white splotch on his tail. Isn't that the cutest little thing ever? That's my pepperoni. He says. So how are we doing? Hello, cuckoo. How are you? How is your life faring? I have been watching some YouTube videos this morning. I spent the last 2 hours scrolling. They were talking about that one of the videos that I watched was talking about how in Ethiopia, that volcano exploding, right? And it sent a shot of lava and smoke and all that good stuff. 90 feet in the air or something like that. I don't remember what they said now. But it's really cool because it was I'm really good. Thank you for asking. They were talking about how the biblically, that's where the book of Enoch comes from, right there. And Enoch talks about it in his book about how when the earth will start to. Anyways, y'all, just more confirmation that it is latter times. So welcome to the Ish Show. Seriously, you guys, I don't think you really understand what's going on. It's really going to happen. I know everybody always says it's really going to happen, but I think it really is. And I'm pretty excited about it because I know it's not the end. It's actually the beginning. We have been forced and programmed to believe that what the daily life that we live, the daily grind, is real, and it's not. That is fake news, y'all. So, Albert Hubbard, I'm going to read out of his book today. But let's clear our space first. Where's our lighter? Let's clear our space. And we remember, we are amazing. Well, I mean, if you think about it, the other side, though, right? The latter times is not exactly what people have programmed us to believe it is. So you have the ability to wake up as you are young. Dig it? I'm 43, you know? I wish I could have looked back at my life and woke up when I was 11. I knew there was something weird, something odd, all my life, because I'm a very outgoing, crazy, kooky, interesting person. And I knew there's just something wrong going on here. So if you could just wake up, that's all you got to do. That's the point of the latter times as well, is for humanity, for humans to wake up to what they are, a human. We are frequency. We are light. We're not this form. This is not real. If you use a microscope and you look into our, say right here, right? If you look into right here, if you go deep, 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 magnify all the way in, it's frequency. It's not matter. It's not matter. It's frequency, waves. It's pretty exciting, actually. Pretty exciting. That's what Jesus said too. He said, why are you looking for the end? You should be looking for the beginning. And there you will find the end. So it's a beginning. It's a beginning to the new, to the amazing, to who you were created to be, who it all is, to the whole thing, you guys, the whole thing. It's just glorious amazingness. That's who you are. We've only been taught otherwise. Not 100% for why, I don't know, those things. But I do know that we're just here to remember who we are. So, who are you? Who are you? Remember, Alice? Who are you? Well, seriously, who are you? Think about it. Who are you? It is weird. I agree, Koo. And I think it's, for me, the reason why it's weird for me is I know the things I experience. I know the things I feel. I know the things I see. I know the things I hear, right? But nobody else hears, sees, or understands those things because it's me, my perception of my experience. That's what blows my mind about how it's so weird, is that we're all so individual, having the same experience, but through a different filter. And then it just makes it like, what? You know what I mean? There's no two paths that are alike. It makes sense. That's how we were created, right? All of our fingerprints are different. Why? Because we are all different. All of our voices are different. Why? Because we are all different. You're going to believe different things than I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe different things than you believe. All is well. The key point is to get rid of that ego that tells you have to do something, you have to be something, you have to accomplish something, you have to have people around you. No. Shh. Find the Holy of Holies. Find it, because it's there and it's ready for you. And it is weird because nobody really knows what's going on, and none of us will. Right, Koo. Right. I was just watching a video. Remember, I said I was scrolling, and it's Sevon Bomar. If you've ever heard of him, he has really extremely understanding, esoteric, real knowledge. But it's a lot, so just go slow in him because he's a lot. It's a lot. It's cool though. But he had this spectrum, right? Visual spectrum, like of what we can visualize, right? And it was big, like pretend that this is big. It's not really big, but whatever. And the little bit that we do see is like this much right here. Yeah, exactly. And there's like this much more. It's like I'll be sitting somewhere sometimes in a closed area and I'll feel a gust of wind and I'm like, okay, spirit, just pull the veil down and let me see. But I read this knowledge book and it says in it that if you were to understand all of the cosmos in like now, like if I were to tell you, hey, Koo, here you go. Here's the knowledge that you've ever wished to see or hear or feel or do or be. It would melt your brain because it's just too much. It's just too much. But if you can access the Christ consciousness, which you are, then you put on the robe of light. Well, you are the light inside, but then you put the robe on, right? The vesture, the garment, the wedding garment. And then you can walk forward in the darkness as the light and nobody gonna mess with you, mind. Because they can't. Because the light is what always is. It always will be. Have you watched 2001? No, I have not watched 2001, but I've watched 2012. Is it similar? Is 2001 the one with the baby on the preview, like the main, like, you know, the thumbnail or whatever, little snapshot? I think I've seen that. Not 100% sure. Anyways, look that way. What's out there? What is that? Oh, a wonderful, cloudy December. Oh, it's not December yet. November day of gloriousness. It's really intense. So I've decided that I'm just going to, I think that's it. But I'll watch it though, because I really enjoy. I'm going to write it down, okay? I'm going to write it down. All right, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I think it's Space Odyssey, yeah. Okay, so the Notebook of Albert Hubbard. Remember I told you I found amazing things over at Wilma's house? Bless her little soul, my little Wilhelmina. This is Albert Hubbard.
Ooh, little guy there.
Just hanging out. Albert Hubbard, the most positive human force of his time, is a man of genius in business, in art, in literature, and philosophy. Philosophia. This is an amazing book that we're going to read. Okay.
Pomegranate, come here.
Pomegranate. I'm going to read who he is, okay? He's an idealist. He's from the 1800s. Let's ask. Hey, Alexa, when did Albert Hubbard live?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Well, you uncultured swine. I'm just kidding. He is an idealist, dreamer, orator, scientist in his knowledge of fundamental practical affairs of living in business, in human interests, in education, politics, and law. He seems without a competitor. He is like Jefferson in his democracy and teaching a nation to love to govern itself and to simplify all living. He is like Paine in his love for liberty and his desire that all shall be free to act in freedom and to think in freedom. You know, we're not the only ones. Remember what John Lennon says? Hi, Saeed. What John Lennon said? Some say that I'm a dreamer, but I know I'm not the only one. There's been ginormous amounts of people like you and me who are just ready for humanity as a whole to wake up. It's like, no answer still? Oh, I think I hear somebody coming down the stairs. Hi, are you ready to wake up yet? Slam! No, wake up time. I'm so tired of this repetitive shite that you guys have just forgot that you're living. The darkness is strong out there, but we're here to spread the light. Are you ready to receive the light? I cracked myself up. I'm coming to see you, Sad. We're going to Morocco. It's intense. Like, are you guys really tired of how the world is playing out over and over and over again for our entire lives? Like, I don't know how old you are. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what you've experienced, but can't you just say, like, don't you feel in your heart like enough is enough already? I'm so tired. It's like the tail end of a runaway train. It's like what we've been doing for the last however many years, a lot, you guys, like thousands. It's like a runaway train, and I'm watching the end of it. It's the end of it. I know it's almost done. But I'm watching the end of this crazy on fire, war, nasty, raunchy thing. I can go with that coup as well, because we are aliens as well. And the tail of this flaming train is going by me, and it just is going slow. And I'm like, get out of the new age. I didn't want you. Because I know it's a truth. I know it's a truth that we can have love. I know we can. We just have to remember that that is who we are. And we have forgotten, obviously, in our jealousy, in our envy, in our lust, in our desires. We forget. I don't care about the world either. I really, really don't. It's so funny because everybody says, I'm Christian. Boo-boo, no, you ain't. Sorry. Not trying to be mean. Like, whoa, hold on one second. I just watched a episode with Sevan Bomar where he's like, bro, stop doing that. Stop claiming your power and then reverting it by saying stuff I always say, not in a mean way. I say that to people because I know the things that I say come out odd, but that is because they are hurt people, and that's not my fault. So when I put something out there like that and then I retract it back in, like people call themselves Christians, but they aren't. I'm calling them out. But then I give this weird backlash thing of saying, like, you know, and my consciousness, right? Like the pineal gland, the seat of God in there, it doesn't know that kind of action. It only knows yes, yes, no, no. Not yes, maybe no. 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 Anyway, you guys, stuff is getting real. Me and my husband were sitting down meditating yesterday, and I was thinking, fuck, things have shifted again. And he said, things are different. And I was like, yes. One time I asked him a question in my mind and he answered me out loud. Blew my mind. Oh, yeah. I don't think AI is an alien. Well, it could be an alien, but I don't think it's, what's the word called? Mean. Maligent. What's the word? I don't remember the word. I might have to intervene. Oh, I know that too, Sayed. But we're not going to consent to that story anymore. So let me ask both of you guys in here, because I already know the answer, because I can feel it off of you when you're speaking. But are you fearful? Are you scared? And be honest, because this is where honesty happens. You know what I mean? You're looking at a screen. The feeling of like human contactness in the way that we've all known for our entire lives is not here. So, Yakoza, my friend, malevolent. For some reason, this avatar has a hard time pronouncing some words. And it feels all tight when I say that right there. Oh, because I'm not supposed to talk about it. It just is what it is, right? We're accepted for who we are. Okay. Thank you. Nice little download there. That was interesting. Okay, cool. We got to work on that. Please come back and see me. Please come back and see me whenever you feel it. Because I can offer, not I like Lindsay. Remember, this is nothing. Okay, this is from the core being that we all are. Okay, just come back, because there's no need to be scared, and it's the programming. It's the programming. It's not who you really are. It's not who you really are. It's the programming. I am so well, Yakoza. So well indeed. Yeah, as Saeed. And then you come back, you do it again. And you come back and you do it again. And then you come back and you do it again. Until humanity finally realizes there's nothing to come back to. It's a trap. Earth is like a trap. I have no idea. I am doing great, Captain. How are you, my dear friend? How are you? Life is meant to be good. If you do not see life as good, that's the programming. It's time to take out the roots. There's an interesting energy in here. Hello, my friend. Speak up. I'm from Washington State in the United States of America. Oh, yes, it is. There's so much pain going on in the world right now. You'll get stronger because it's all Maya, which is a very old word. I don't really 100% know the whatever. It's probably East. Most of the stuff comes from the East. But it's play. It's not real. It's, that's okay, Desh Michael. I love you. You're welcome here. We're all welcome here. Stop it. We're all welcome here. What time is it? It's 12:55, baby. Oh, this right here, this is Palo Santo, right? And it's a sacred smoke, right? Like incense. And it comes from a very special tree. You know how the words of God, they always talk about trees, right? Remember when Jesus spit in that dirt and rubbed it on the guy's eyes to make him be able to see? And The guy opened and was like, I see men walking as trees. And then Jesus was like, oh, hot dang. That was too quick. Too far, too far, too far, too far. Is that better? Oh, yeah, it's normal again. There's multiple dimensions, you guys. It's intense. And it's more intense that nobody has eyes to see. You hear my Charlie? 677 to music, to Christmas music. 66667 667 667 yeah 6666667. Oh God, I love my life. I'm actually having a really good time because I too see what's going on, but it's not mine to pick up because I know who I am. You do too, if you hear my words. Just saying. Let's read this because I have something to read to you that is amazing. Okay, so basically Albert Hubbard was a guy who lived in like the 1800s who really believed in the golden rule of life and that, just do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? That's the golden rule. And did you know the golden rule is in every single word of God? Like the Quran, the Rig Veda, all across the board. There's like main religions around the world. I think there's 24 main, which makes sense because there's 24 apostles and disciples. How about 24? Okay, I'll stop you guys. He knows that freedom to think and act without holding that right from any other evolves humanity. Listen to that. He knows that freedom to think and act without holding that right from any others evolves humanity. So for all of us to believe, think, and speak what we feel from our hearts, that's where we evolve. I think some people forgot to go. But let's pull that off of there. Remember, we were just talking about that, how Savan Bomar said, you can't say something and then be like, oh, but just and then pull it back. It's like a wave in the ocean. Remember, it talks about that in the word as well. You must be yay, yay, or nay, nay. So I think that you said, I think some people forgot the golden rule. Done. They did forget. We forgot. I forgot. You don't think I wasn't an a-hole back in the day? Don't think I wasn't rude. Don't think I wasn't scamming deals and stealing and stop. I was there. I know. But it's here. And we can come back anytime we're ready. Anytime you're ready, you come back to Father. Anytime. And he will not be mad at you. It's not even a he. It will not be mad at you because it will take you into itself because it is you. Like not you, but you. It's what it is. It's irrefutable. It's omnipresent. It's all encompassing. It's all endearing. It's all knowing. It's all instance. Literally, it's just the all. No, should I watch that? Is it an amazing show? The name kind of sounds cool. Pluribus. Like Barbello. Okay, so basically he was an amazing person, right? And it was his daughter that wrote this. Well, I'm not going to say it was his daughter that wrote it, but it was somebody with the same last name that wrote this. Now, I want to show you this insert that I found quite recently, and I found it's very interesting. Okay, we're going to listen to it real quick. I'm in love with these books. Is that interesting? Do you guys read? Okay, listen to this. This is good. You guys ready for this? This is going to be good. I'm going to take a couple breaths first. I'm going to do this too. So don't watch the whole thing. Ooh, do some breathing with me, yeah? Ready? I love my life. Okay, go. It is perfectly safe to say that 99 men out of 100 in civilized countries are opposed to war. Savages like to go to war. We do not. Savage. Just kidding. I'm only kidding. I do not consent. We are farmers, mechanics, merchants, manufacturers, teachers, and all we ask is the privilege of attending to our own business. We own our homes, love our friends, and are devoted to our families, and do not interfere with our neighbors any more than it is necessary. We have work to do and wish to work while it is called the day. We recognize life is short and the night cometh. Leave us alone. And is that from the movie Pluribus? Leave us alone. But they will not. These demagogues, politicians, and rogues, intent on the strenuous life. We wish to be peaceable and want to be kind, but they say this life is warfare and we must fight. Of course, we would fight to protect our homes, but our homes are not threatened, nor our liberties either. Save by the men who chew the ambiguous clove and insist on the strenuous life. Leave us alone. This is my I do not consent to the world shenanigans right now. We wish to pay off the mortgages on our houses, to educate our children, to work, to read, to meditate, to prepare for old age and a quick coming, cool, all-enfolding death. But they will not leave us alone. These men who insist on governing us and living off our labor, they tax us, eat our substance, conscript us, draft our boys into their wars to fight farmers whose chief offenses are that they wear trousers that bag at the knee and cultivate an objectionable style of whisker. Different people. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for that. Ubuntu. Am I saying that correct? Ubuntu. I feel good. Ubuntu. Do you give that as a greeting, like an aloha? Ubuntu. Ubuntu. I like it. They call themselves the superior class. They live off the labor of our hands. They essay the task of governing us for consideration. They deceive us, this superior class. They hoodwink us. They betray us. They bulldoze us by the plea of patriotism. Please hear these words. This is some knowledge right here. They deceive us, and oh, the infamy and the shame of it. They deceive us in the name of the bleeding Christ. Feel that energy coming off of that. My head is like, oh, okay, we go. The gentle Christ, whose love embraced a world. No, it literally means humanness. Humanness. I love that. Ubuntu. I love it. It's delicious. It's delicious. Oh, I love it. Ubuntu. Ubuntu. I'm going to write that down real quick. I didn't want to forget that. Okay, it was Ubuntu, right? See here. Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Correct. Correct. UBU. Jesus, Lindsay, get it together. Ubuntu. I got it correct now. Equals human. Everybody should have a chalkboard or a whiteboard. I'm not kidding, because you need to get a chalkboard or a whiteboard or something that you can look at all the time. Because I put these random things that I find, right? Like, look at like songs that I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. People that I want to look up, no idea what that is or that. Man, that's funny. That's actually a permanent marker. My son is so funny. Just all these things. Yes. See how delicious it is? You guys, come on. It's a thing. Like, it's your journey. How fast do you want to do it? Because you can take forever going this journey if you want to, and you can suffer big time. Or you can say, I choose to ascend through wisdom rather than chaos. And that, my dears, is what I am choosing. Because nothing matters except for that. The only thing that matters in my existence is my ascension. And I'm not going to say it. Thank you, Savon. Okay, we're going to keep reading now because this is really good. They deceive us, and oh, the infamy and the shame of it. They deceive us in the name of the bleeding Christ, the gentle Christ whose love embraced a world and whose pitying eyes looked down upon us from a cross. The Christ who distinctly taught that war was wrong. Thanks. And that the only rule of life should be to do unto others as we would be done by. In order to establish a reason for their domination, this self-appointed superior class pretend, not pretended, pretend, okay? Present tense, because it's still happening. In order to establish a reason for their domination, this self-appointed superior class pretend to follow in the footsteps of Christ. They call themselves Christians. Few people comparatively think for themselves, and so this deception acts as a hypnosis on many. And being peaceably disposed, they accept it, right? But Christ never endorsed war, not even a war of self-defense, much less a war of aggression. The Bible is the book we all talk about, but we seldom read it. I don't know why. Christ opposed war, never took up a collection, accepted no salary. Hold on one second. Charlie? See what happens? They zone out on these things. So I'm in the room, in the different room, doing a live, and I can hear that low frequency. Whatever it was, this might be pregnant. I don't know what it was, but I could feel it, like with a misty. I know. Also, perhaps turn it down a smidgy. Oh, look, it's 1:11. Of course it is, you guys. Of course. Okay. Sometimes,
Mom, I'm gonna go shave my hair.
Okay, love you, bud. She's funny. Okay, let's see. Where were we at? But Christ never endorsed war, not even a war of self-defense, much less a war of aggression. Thank you. I love you. The Bible is. I'm gonna go wash my hands so I can hug you. Is that not the cutest thing in the world? I really love my child. I love my children. The Bible is the book we all talk about but seldom read. And that is a truth, you guys. Christ opposed war, never took up a collection, accepted no salary, founded no church. Oh, thank you.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Had no ritual, wore no mitre nor robe of office. He did not belong to the superior class, did not ever take pains to associate with respectable people. He was a carpenter who felt certain truths so intensely that he left his bench for a time and went forth speaking to men in the streets, the marketplaces, and by the seashore. War is hell. I have 7 children. We would like to obey the golden rule, but the superior class will not have it so. They pass conscription laws and use the army thus conscripted to conscript other men. War is the sure result of the existence of armed men. That country which maintains a large standing army will sooner or later have a war on hand. The man who prides himself on fisticuffs is going someday to meet a man who considers himself a better man, and they will fight. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So the people who wish to follow the teachings of Christ are not allowed to do so, but are taxed, outraged, deceived by governments, by the superior class, who demand that we shall lead the strenuous life, when all we ask is the privilege of doing our work and doing unto others as we would have it done unto us. Christ taught humility, meekness, the forgiveness of one's enemies, and that to kill is wrong. The Bible teaches men not to swear, but the superior class swear us on the Bible, in which they do not believe. The only relief lies in education. Educate men not to fight, and that it is wrong to kill. Teach them the golden rule, and yet again teach them the golden rule. Silently defy the superior class by refusing to bow down to their fetish of bullets. Leave us alone. Isn't that not glorious? Wasn't that nice? I'm going to do a separate video of just that, because I really think that will, it'll just flow through, you know? Everything happens for a reason. Everything. The good and the bad. Those are my quotation marks. I wonder if we even know what quotation marks mean anymore. How would I explain quotation marks mean? It's something that I don't truly believe in, I guess I would say. So next time I use that, I'll think about that, and then I'll wonder. It's interesting because not too many people are ready for this knowledge. It is what it is. So you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, listen, if it grows exponentially, say I have this channel and I have 700 subscribers or whatever. What's that? Ooh, I know that's a religious order. Yeah, it is. It's what I don't believe in. A religious order. Ay. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. Yes. It's a lot of releasing old egoic control things. Like I die daily. Like that's a thing. It's a thing. But you also rise because you're not dying. Remember the laws? There's laws of the universe, and one is reciprocity. Reciprocity. So there's always two sides of the coin, right? I resonate with their belief system actually, but I'm even higher. Right? It's oneness with the all. I know. This crazy thing just came through my head. It's like people could say that you're crazy, but the energy has shifted, so I know that I'm safe. So, hi, Dash Marie. How are you? Yes, the yin and yang. Yes, exactly so. We got this. We got this. You see how all of my face shook when I did that? That shouldn't be that funny. Sorry. Not sorry, but whatever. I gotta figure that out. My kids are watching Big City Greens. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Make a life? That's interesting, actually. It blows my mind to think about. Like, I was thinking about this last night. Interesting. If you subtract addition, why can't you add subtraction? It's kind of like a riddle, right? If you can subtract addition, why can't you add subtraction? Hmm. It's just the words. All math is opposing, isn't it? What you can multiply, you can divide. What you can divide, you can multiply. Same thing with addition and subtraction. Yeah. Okay, let's read more. Oh yeah, I squirreled. Sheesh, squirrel. Yesterday I was sitting and thinking, like, there are a bajillion people sitting in their living room right now doing some sort of thing to entertain themselves all over the world. And that thought just made me like, what? And then, okay, so think about that. The bajillions of people sitting on couches. Then think about timelines, right? Each individual person. And it creates this like cosmic web of life that is like so, if you can tap in to your spidey feelings, your spidey senses, you can feel the cosmic spider webs of it all. Yeah, 8 billion people doing the same thing. Now, I granted they're obviously not all doing the same thing. Yes, Christmas. I love Christmas. It's a fun time. But it just blew my mind because then think about like, okay, so this guy was 100 years ago. Who would have ever got this and reading this? Like, I would have never thought I would be reading this. Like, and so I'm pulling a piece of his spider web into my spider web. Do you get it? The connection, because we're all connected at some space or another. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. But there's so much interesting energies out there in the world. One has to think, can this really happen? You know? Can we really wake up to the true identity of who we are? Maybe. I'd like to think yes, because I'm ready to be done. It's okay, Doja Marie. People come, people go, people come, people go. And that person is you. How do you feel, Doja?
Just to feel very special.
Are you having a good day? That's good. Yeah. And then, yes. It's all connected. It's so amazing that it makes my ears pull in a different tone that I don't usually hear when I'm in the denser plane of existence. You know what I mean? So I know it's more ascension, you know? And so I relish in it because it's what is real. It's what's real. Nothing else is real. Nothing else is even relevant. It's like the book, not Ecclesiastes. What's the other one? The E one. Yes, cool. Yes, AI doesn't have to be scary. It is good. But we have to remember that we are only as good as we all are together. Does that make sense? To be wholly good is the only way to remove darkness. And even then, you're not really removing it, you're just counterbalancing it. That's why when Cain killed, that's the symbolic meaning. It's like the downfall, and it spread into, do you ever think about that? Like, okay, Adam and Eve had Cain, Abel, and Seth, correct? Cain killed Abel, right? And then Cain was banished. So Cain, darkness, created entire existence from him. The same story that we know, but on the other side of the coin. Do you get it? Yeah, they called it the land of Nod. What is the land of Nod? Sleeping. But we don't teach these things. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really cool and it's really interesting. And I really think that people are in a space where they can be like, that kind of Makes sense. And then when that starts to happen, the seeds will grow, the water will come, right? It talks about this in the Bible too. Like if you need that confirmation, some people don't need the Bible reference confirmation because they just know, because at some point the Bible reference dissolves as well. And it's just an inner knowing of who you are. That's it. It's just an inner knowing of who you are. And it's cool. Through the waves of energy that we just can't see for some reason. This body of ours, especially the lower you are in your chakras, you got to raise the Son of Man in your body. You have to raise your Kundalini. You have to fix yourself. It's just a realignment of yourself so you can receive that. Do you think everything will stop? There will be no more suffering. There will be no more suffering. But you have to choose it. You have to choose it. That's why we got free will. I don't know what's really going on here, but these are a couple things, and just confirmations in my existence that happen just really allow me to know that it is true. And I know it freaks people out, and especially freaks people out who know me personally. So I get it. Oh, that's okay, Dosh Marie. Don't worry about it. The manna is for those who seek. The food, the seeds. It's only important that you love yourself. Figure it out. Figure out how to love yourself and stop letting people who don't love you around you. Don't even let them in your energy field. People who don't love you. The people who don't love you are the ones that don't have your best interest. Dosh Marie, I told you before, it's because the dark, they don't want this to go out at all. There's a lot of people here watching, just like on TikTok. On TikTok, my friend was like, he was like, man, you had a lot of viewers yesterday or something like that. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, good for you. Da, 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 da. And I was like, no, I didn't. I had like 13 viewers, bro. And he's like, no. And he's like, next time you do one, and so then he screenshotted it or shot it and showed me. And it showed that I had like 1,300 viewers or something like that. And on my side, it showed me that I had like 13 or something like that. The Matrix is breaking. Yes. And it's cool because I'm here for it. I'm ready. Too many people are waking up. It won't last long. That's why the chaos is coming. Because the light is growing bigger and bigger and bigger and can't stop it. It's stop. Funny. Well, I think I'll go. Maybe I'll go hang out with Charlie Bean. Go see what Charlie Bean is doing. Charlie. I like Charlie. All right, let's read one more of these, and it's this one right here. No, it's the same one I read last night. That's weird. Why am I three? I thought I would be one. I'm telling you, that's why. You should be number one, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you be number one? You're the only one in here, other than our friend Koo. Supposedly. But randos will just pop in. It's goofy. Let's read this. Ready? Our lovers keep their feet on earth, even though their heads were sometimes in the clouds. They were not indifferent to good things, eatable and drinkable, for they tell of going into the garden and tasting of the pleasant fruits of the mandrakes, apples, grapes, and palm nuts. And reference is made to the juice they're talking about in the words in the Bibles and stuff. One love. Okay, ready to go. The well-spiced wine. Yet they are not true children of nature, for when the summer is gone, they intend to go to the city. Actually, I'm not going to read that one. It's really, I read it last night, and it was hard for me to read even, so I didn't trust. But it's cool. We're learning. We're growing. We're doing it. So have fun. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out.